I live from love, I am love, I give love. We are love, we love, we love, we love, we love. I am more than the color of my skin. We are not afraid, we are free. I am free, I am supported. My ancestors are with me. I love myself, I love others. We are more than enough. We are the ones. I am disciplined. I exercise to stay healthy and to be available to serve. We love to do business with others. We don't back down. We show up. I love myself and I love you. We are the ones we are waiting for. I live from love, I am love, I give love. We are love, we love, we love, we love, we love.
The excuse me, morning voice. The last few days / weeks / months have been so brutal. So I have decided to spend the next 10 days on a Vienda retreat, just taking really, really good care of myself. And so I thought I'd take you on a little chill Sunday day with me. Okay, the plan to begin with, get me out of this gate, is to go to one of my favorite coffee shops and then go see if the market is on today, because you just never know. Actually, the coffee shop I'm going to take you to is where my boyfriend and I met, so it has like a sentimental value. Okay, I've just decided to treat myself for a pastel de nata. Ready? Una pastel de nata para llevar, por favor. Eso, sí. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
You too, Cha-Cha.
Okay, I'm gonna enjoy this breakfast here on this bench. Okay, let's go and see if the market is on today. It's kind of hit and miss, like everything in Portugal. You just never know if they're gonna do it or not. But I go every time. I never buy anything, I just like looking at all the things.
I am more than the color of my skin. We are not afraid, we are free. I am free, I am supported. My ancestors are with me. I love myself, I love others. We are more than enough. We are the ones. I am disciplined. I exercise to stay healthy and to be available to serve. We love to do business with others.
It is windy over here, I think, now that I've been to the market and assured myself that it still exists. So I'm gonna go take myself to the beach to heal in the sunshine and the sea. I was requested to share my making matcha recipe, and I filmed it a few days ago, but I wasn't happy with it. But you know what? Like, I just need to be really kind with myself at the moment, because life has been, I want to use many swear words right now and I'm going to not, but you get the picture. And so I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna put it in here. And also, wow, look at these flowers. Look at that. Aren't they gorgeous? Wow, that is beautiful. Come make my best ever matcha with me. Getting out of our comfort zones. Because if you remember last time, was it the last video? Recently, I talked about contraction and expansion, how it's part of growth. And I feel like something that's really linked is how we cling to our comfort zones. But first, okay, what do we need? We need to make my best ever matcha. We need a cup, we need some matcha, a matcha whisk. They're made like this for a reason. Your milk of choice, I have oat and almond today because I actually really like the combination. I think it's yummy together. Okay, first things first, we want to put some matcha in the cup. So when I started, I used to do like a flat teaspoon. Now I do a slightly heaped teaspoon. Oh, it's ready to go in. And then you pour in some boiling water. I do like a fifth of the cup. Even slightly less than a fifth. I don't know. I go by feel. And then this is the important part. You just want to soften the matcha into the hot water for 1 to 2 minutes. This is the part that takes the longest because you just want to make sure that it's really foamy and creamy and soft and delicious. Some people put it through a sieve, but I don't think that's... I think if you have good quality matcha, it's not necessary. I've never had a problem. I think this works well anyway. And I love doing this part. Just softening it and making it all creamy and smooth. I was thinking a lot about comfort zones because I want a spectacular life. I want a life that feels meaningful to me. I want a life that feels fully lived. And that doesn't mean that I'm lining myself up alongside any social expectations like the job or the car or the husband. Like those external factors don't mean very much to me, but what my life feels like to me means a lot to me. I don't care about what other people think. I don't care about what other people say. I don't care about what other people think I should do or think or say. Like, what other people are doing in their lives is their business and they get to make their own choices. But for me, I know I want a life that just feels so rich and meaningful and full and beautiful. But in order to have that kind of life, oh, it's getting there. Actually, I just do like a back and forth, side to side movement, and then I do circular, but mostly it's side to side, in case that helps. Yeah, to have a spectacular life, I have to keep getting out of my comfort zone, because what happens, that's growth, right? I get comfortable and everything is really familiar and it feels like controllable, and I can just, I don't know what the word is, just soften into this sort of complacency. That's it. I feel like I fall into a complacency when I'm too comfortable. And so then when I want to get out of the comfort zone, I have to, first of all, make choices that make me feel uncomfortable, and they feel uncomfortable because I've never done them before. And then I need to, we're almost there. Yeah, I think we're ready. Okay. I'm going to pour some milk into a cup. Oh, hold on, someone's at the door. My boyfriend came home. That was the bell you heard. And put that into the microwave. Let that heat up for a minute and a half or so. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful today after like literally weeks of rain and deluge. Look at this. Gosh, finally. I feel like it hasn't been sunny and warm in months, which is actually true because it's been winter. The milk finished heating. I'm gonna pour it in and that's basically it. I'll show you. Hot milk, let's try not to spill it everywhere like I normally do. And that is how I make my delicious matcha every single day. So, as I was saying, if I want a spectacular life, which I do, then I have to keep choosing experiences that allow me to grow. But what happens is that we get so comfortable, that's why it's called the comfort zone. We get so comfortable with what we already know that there's that part of ourselves, and I can't remember the psychological term for this, but essentially there's a part in every human being that exists in paradox. We want to feel comfortable and safe, and we want to evolve and grow. However, they can't coexist at the same time all the time. And so we go through these movements and phases. And so for me, for example, recently, like, a big piece of my business lent on my Instagram account and Instagram following. And since I no longer have that, the way that I run my business is having to change. So I'm in the discomfort zone of growth and learning in how I run my business. And it's actually, oh my God, I can't express how good it feels to not have to be on Instagram all the time. Like, how much creative energy has been opened up for me, because before I was prostituting my creativity for an algorithm that does not actually love me. And so, you know, I'm in the discomfort zone with that. I'm about to move to another country where everything will be different, and I'm putting myself in an uncomfortable place in order to learn, to evolve and grow and thrive so that I can have this spectacular life. Because I want to be really creatively expressive. I want to have rich and meaningful relationships. Like, my relationships are so important to me. I think my friendships and people that I know, the people I interact with, and the way that they can open up worlds for one another, the way that we do that for one another, the way that we can expand our experiences and our perspectives of life. Like, that's important. That's what makes a spectacular life for me. Having new experiences, having old experiences, having experiences that are meaningful, all of those things create a spectacular life. And it's this aliveness. I'm always choosing aliveness, and in choosing aliveness, it often means getting really uncomfortable. And it's hard, even though I choose it and I want it and I decide that that's something I want to do as part of my evolution and growth. It doesn't mean I don't really struggle with it from time to time. Like, I sometimes wish we could be like toddlers and have little tantrums when we're feeling the tantrum energy in our bodies. But as adults, we learn how to create internal space, an inner space for ourselves, where we can hold ourselves through the big emotions so that we can then navigate life in a way that's nuanced and balanced and considered and gentle and aligned with our own beliefs and values and desires and dreams. But it requires so much self-knowledge and self-awareness and understanding of our place and our perspective of ourselves in the world that we're currently playing in order to do that. But something I keep leaning towards is that life really is made up of your choices and perspectives. And so every time I make a new choice and perspective, I'm writing the story of my life. So since I want a spectacular life, which I think I've already lived so far, more or less, I keep making choices that allow that kind of story to be written. Okay, thank you for listening.
We don't back down, we show up. I love myself and I love you. We are the ones we are waiting for. I live from love, I am love, I give love. We are love, we love, we love, we love, we love. I am more than the color of my skin. We are not afraid, we are free. I am free, I am supported. My ancestors are with me. I love myself, I love others. We are more than enough. We are the ones. I am disciplined. I exercise to stay healthy and to be available to serve. We love to do business with others. We don't back down, we show off.
The tide was getting a little bit close and it was getting really hot for my winter skin. So I'm back home after a couple of hours on the beach. I'm gonna pour myself a glass of coconut water because I'm very thirsty. Oh my god, coconut water is one of my favorite things in the world. Truly. Best invention. I can't wait to be in a place that has coconuts again one day soon, hopefully. You know what one of my dreams is? One of my many. I really want to go to Hawaii. I've never been there. And I don't know. I think I might like it. When I was a child, I spent a few months in Fiji on a lost island, and I think I got the taste for like island living from that, and I yearn for it. I yearn for it all the time. Okay, I'm gonna make some lunch. Let's see what I can find. Okay, so I have seaweed, I have some chicken, some mayonnaise, and some salad. I'm gonna make some kind of wrap thing. I have never made this before, so literally this is a new invention. I probably filled it with too many things already. Oops. It works. Better than I had imagined. Okay, let's try this little baby. It hits. Okay, I've rolled out my mat and put on a Lottie Murphy Pilates video. My aim is always just to move every day, and ideally I like to alternate. One day I do walking and strength training, and then the other day I do Pilates or yoga at home. My philosophy is my body needs to move every single day in whatever way feels right for me. And so sometimes that's yin yoga, sometimes that's a long walk, sometimes there's a lot of things, like I feel I have a lot of energy, maybe I'm ovulating and like at the peak of my cycle. So I move really intuitively. I really want to be healthy and strong. That's all I care about. I want to be healthy and strong.
Behind the backs of your thighs. Slide the foot away to come up. Good. So slide a couple here, and then we're going to add some things on. Inhale, bottom. Press into the feet. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice and calm. And 2. And 1.
I'm having such a Sunday. I love it. It's my favorite. I'm going to put a hair mask in my hair. I try and do this. I wash my hair like twice a week, every 3 days or so. And I try and do this the day before I'm going to wash my hair, whenever I can remember. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know, life. Just split it down the middle. And what I use is this amazing hair oil by Leonor Grail, that a hairdresser once recommended to me, and I've been using ever since. Can you see that? It's so good. Oh, I'm going to take my ring off because I don't like it to get oily. And so what I did was I put the oil at this very end because I just decanted a whole bunch of it to make it more easy to travel with. So it's in another container instead of this beautiful glass, which I'd love to travel with, but the glass itself weighs more than the oil and it's just not convenient. And so I put the glass jar in boiled water to heat the oil, and also because it becomes solidifies otherwise. And so just try and get it into the ends as much as I can, because I am a dry gal. My skin is dry, my hair is dry, it all just needs lots of love and moisture and oils and care. Try and get the last drops out of this. Oh, I love you, Jar. You've been very good to me. Thank you. Oh, that's good. And I like to do like a head massage as often as possible. It feels so good, and it's so good for the follicles of the hair. And like having such a self-care Sunday, because like I finally have time after feeling like I've just not had that much time lately. And because I've just made it a priority. And then I brush the hair through the ends. On the other side. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Taking care of yourself. There's something to be said about it, and it's less about like products and this and that, and more about like taking the time to have quality time with yourself. That's what I think. Like obviously I try and use nice products, you know, as natural as possible and as beautiful as possible, and the best quality that I can find that fits my budget. But also it's just like, if all you can find is a bottle of olive oil or coconut oil, that's probably just as good. This stuff is just like fun and fancy, right? But I don't think that it's that much. Well, who knows? It works great for my hair, but I think it's more about the intention of spending time with yourself than it is about the products that you use. And then I'm going to leave this in my hair overnight. I'm sorry, I don't know if you can hear that. There's a really loud motorbike outside. Rude. How dare people have fun? I think I'm going to wrap up the video here because I just want to take the rest of the afternoon to myself. And being on video is like being with someone, it's being with you. And while I love people, I also just want to give myself time with me right now. So I am planning to hair mask. I'm going to wash my face and do this face mask. Oh my god, the best lockdown purchase that I made was this Boost the Light Salon red light mask. And I try and use it every night for 20 to 30 minutes while I put my legs up the wall and listen to a yoga nidra. That's like my nervous system regulation ritual in the evenings. And so that's my plan. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to watch Maria, which is the film with, oh my god, what's her name? Angelina Jolie in it, and she's playing a famous opera singer. I've been wanting to watch the movie for ages. And now that my boyfriend is away, I get to watch all the galley things that I want to see, because he just wants to watch like thrillers and horrors all the time. And I want to see like cute artsy films. Not that he doesn't appreciate those, but you know, different tastes, right? So that's my plan. I'm gonna just have a really sweet evening. Wow, there's so much noise going on out there. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you for being here with me on this Sunday. I love having you along, and I'll be back soon.